Hey guys, Miss Melvin is back in the saddle. She's feeling good. She made it through her illness and she's ready to start the second quarter with you guys. So this week in social studies, I thought that you guys might like to have a choice of what you are going to be assigned for your work. I know that the workbook pages are getting a little boring. You're kind of over it. I feel you. So this week, we're studying about Florida's people, okay? Like the important people from Florida, famous people, military people, all that jazz. So I thought, well, instead of doing the workbook pages, maybe somebody would like to write a biography. So I made that an option for your work this week. You don't have to write a biography. If you are happy as a clam doing the workbook pages, then by all means, stick with the workbook pages. But if you're bored and you want something different, you can totally write a biography on a famous person from Florida or somebody who was important to Florida in some way. But if you choose to do this, I will be grading it based on this rubric right here. And I want to just talk about this word rubric for a second. That's just a fancy way of saying how you're going to be graded. Okay. So instead of saying, okay, well, you got 9 out of 10 math problems, right? Well, we can't really do that when we're grading writing. We have to kind of have certain things that we're looking for and then check those things off. And then you get points based on what you did or what you didn't do. So obviously our goal is to get as many points as possible, right? So that's where this 5 comes into play, all right? So this whole column right here, each one of these boxes is worth 5 points. Okay, that means that the whole assignment is worth 15 points because that's the maximum number that you can get. And then everything in this column is worth 3 points. And then everything in this column is worth 1 point. Okay, so that's the columns. And then the rows that go this way, these labels tell you what the row is all about. Okay, so the first row is called the person. And what I'm going to be looking for is that your person is from Florida or is important to Florida in some way. If your person is that, you'll get 5 points. If your person is kind of related to Florida, you'll get 3 points. If your person is not related to Florida at all, but you still did a report, you'll get 1 point. And then the next row is called the info. So if you include all the important stuff like birthday, family, career, and why the person is famous or notable, you'll get 5 points. If you include some of the important stuff, you'll get 3 points. And if you didn't really tell me anything important about your person, I'll give you 1 point for your effort. And then finally, the last row is called the looks. If your report is neat and clean and your spelling and grammar are pretty good, I'll give you 5 points. If it's getting there, but you could tidy it up a bit, you'll get 3 points. And if it's messy and unorganized and the spelling and grammar are poor and I'm having a hard time following it, you'll get 1 point. So the minimum number of points you can get is 3, and the maximum number of points you can get is 15. And what I will do is I will have this rubric open next to me, and I'll read your report, and then I will highlight the boxes that you were able to accomplish. So let's say that your person is kind of related to Florida. Well, then I'll highlight this box like this. And then when I get down to the info, oh, you included all of the important stuff. So I'll highlight that box like that. And then I'll say, okay, your report is getting there, but you could tidy it up a little bit. So I'll highlight that box like that. And then I'll say, okay, well, you got a 3. Oh, that's too big. I'll say that you got a 3 for the person because I highlighted the box under the 3. Or I'll say that you got a 1 if I had to highlight that one. And then for the info, I highlighted the box under the 5. So you got 5 points for the info. And then for the looks, I highlighted the box under the 3. So you got 3 points for the looks. And then I'm going to add all of those things together. 3 plus 5 is 8, plus 3 more is 11. So this person, this fictional person, got 11 out of 15 points. I'll open up my calculator and I will say, okay, 11 points divided by 15 points equals 73. So this person got a 73 on their report, which is pretty good. That's a C. That's average, right? So this is how I'm going to grade your biography report should you choose to do one. Now, I hope that you'll choose to do one because I feel like it's more exciting and interesting than the workbook pages, but I'm fine with either choice that you make. Just make sure if you choose the biography choice that you're following this rubric. I posted it on Google Classroom, and if you need any help, just reach out to me and I'd be more than happy to explain it again or give you some help with whatever you need, okay? See you guys tomorrow.